Welcome to Gold Rush. My name is Trojan0660 and well, let's hope we get rich very quickly. This is a game. We're in a gold mining town. I believe it's Canada. I'm not 100% sure. The game is based on the TV program Gold Rush. Now, it looks like it's snowing or it's winter and it's very frosty on the ground, so I'm assuming they're going with the days of the month as like it's now Christmas. It is now feasible. Now I'm looking at this fast travel and I'm assuming you have to open things up to do it. I'm not 100% sure, but well, this is the hotel by the looks of it. Now I haven't played this game in 2 years because there was a lot of bugs. I mean, when I first got it I really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic game, absolutely brilliant, but there was so many bugs in it just ruined it. You know, you could be driving down the road and one of your wheels will fall off, or you hit something, your bonnet's gone, your doors come off, you're losing gear out the back of your truck, you know, you go to the bank, the gold's not there, things like that. But I mean, over 2 years I'm assuming they must have got something that is really sorted on it, so I thought I'd give it another go. So anyway, I apologise for the cursor, but I'm putting this on so I can actually point out things to you. I mean, I could take it off, but then I'll be saying things like, look at that over there, and you wouldn't even see what I was looking at, if you see what I mean. So anyway, let's go up to the thing. Now, on the bottom left-hand side of the thing, it's got, showing you the D-pad. Now, on the D-pad, if I push left, it brings up all the controls and everything I need to do with driving the car. Now, if I push over on my left bumper, it puts me in the car because it's putting me to the nearest vehicle. But we want to get out. So anyway, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was to show you that everything there, all the controls and everything in there. But we're going to close that off. Okay. Now we're going to get in the truck. Now, I do not like this view. Some people might like driving inside the car. Some people might find it easy. I find it a nightmare. But what I normally do is push down on the right joystick button, and by the way, I am using a Xbox 360 controller. You can push down on the right stick and it will give you loads of different views. Now, this is a fixed view. This second one allows you to look right over everywhere, but it is awkward, but it's a lot easier to drive. Now, if we push up on the left on the D-pad, push up, that starts the engine. Now if you look on the right hand side, you can see the rev counter just gone up, and if I pull the right trigger you can see it bouncing up. You've got your fuel gauge, which does run out. It doesn't stay the same, it does run out. Now you've got your fuel gauge. Now your fuel gauge, we're only on half a tank anyway, but eventually I'm going to go to town when we get through this little bit here, and then I'm going to go to the bank. I'm obviously going to have to take a loan, because if you actually look at the top right hand side, our money is $450. We've got gold, nothing. We've got magnetite, which is nothing. Which magnetite is something that you, when you put through the machine, when you've got buckets of gold and that, it separates the magnetite from the gold, and you can actually sell it as a commodity. But unfortunately, you don't really get a lot of it. And at this stage of the game, I don't think we ever need to do it. Right. So we've got 10 days till summer. Really, what I should have done was it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:49 in the morning at the top there, if you can see. I have got no idea what SO2 is or DO1. I'll have to have a look into that and get back to you later. It's 10 days to the summer, so we should lose all this frost. So I'm assuming they've put us here just to get it all set up ready for the day. Now the temperature is 34 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Like I say, money, we've got $450. We've got gold, which is nothing, magnetite, which is nothing, and this is the version is 1.5.5.13574. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the handbrake off, which is the A button, and we're going to go forward using the right trigger. Left trigger for reverse, right trigger, if you pull the right trigger it'll brake as well. But remember, we are using fuel, and we will, this truck will run out of fuel if you have lights on. Oh sorry, let me just go through that. If you push right on your D-pad, it gives you headlights when it starts getting dark. Push it again, gives you full headlights. Push it again, it turns it off. Now at the bottom you've got park brake on, which is what we take on and off with the A. Then you've got something to do with your axle. Now if I go back onto show, now you've got differential lock. Now if I push down on my D-pad, that will turn it into 4-wheel drive, okay, which is good when you're out in the field or out on your claim or trying to get up hills and all that lot. I think I'll leave it on for in this purely because it gives me better grip. And if I go right over, that's the headlights again. And also if you look, you've got an engine management system, which is on the very far right at the bottom. So the very far right at the bottom there, and what that does is if you're basically, your battery goes, your engine blows up, or your truck, it just tells you need repairs. So pushing left over on the joypad, the D-pad, sorry, will hide. We don't really want that in the way. Right, so it's off with the handbrake. Now it will go slower in 4-wheel drive, but it's much better. It gives you much more control. Now let's try and get a nice camera angle. Right, so we're coming up the hill very slowly because it is very slippery. I don't know if any of you have played the game before. Oh, and it's very easy to damage your truck as well, so just take your time. Now I'm going to come to a stop here because I need to see. This is why, oh look, road closed, you see what I mean? That's why you need, oh, did you see the bonnet? It flips up then, obviously haven't fixed that yet. Right, okay, so what that's saying is when we're on a normal road we should turn it off. So I'm going to turn it off. Even though it's icy and we normally run on 4-wheel drive in bad weather in England. I don't know what they do in Canada, but that's up to them. Right, so let's stop it here for a minute. On what we're looking at now is a petrol station, okay? This is the end of the town where I am at the moment. Old Parcels claim, which we have got to go and buy because obviously that's the starting off one. I don't know how much to rent, I don't know how much to buy. It's been such a long time and they've made so many different changes to this game. But anyway, what we need to do, we need to go and buy a small trailer and we need to buy a sluice box, some mats and stuff like that, so that we can actually start digging, okay, and then we can move on in the claim. Now, to get the stuff, the juice for the truck, for the generators, for the water pumps and all that lot, you'd come here. And we can buy jerry cans to fill up as well, so we can fill up our bits and bobs and then we can get jerry cans, fill them up and we can take them to our claim, which is quite a long way away. Now, handbrake off with the A button as we're going along with the right trigger to accelerate. If I hold it here, put the handbrake on with the A button. Now, there's a big tank there. Now that's a fuel tank. Now that fuel tank you can fill up on your claim from your claim, so you don't have to come here and try and fill it up. It's very expensive, but we're a long way from that. A long way from that yet. But it's there, you know, you can get this from the machine parts place now, but we'll go into that in a minute. So let's go down to town anyway. At the moment we're only showing $450, which isn't a lot to really get us going on what we need. I mean, we could possibly get away with everything and all that lot, but I think, you know, we're doing all right. We can start off at the bog basics, which we're going to, but we still need a bit of a loan. Now, on the right hand side here, that looks like I don't know what you'd look like, to be honest with you. Let's pull it in here. It doesn't look like a bank, that's for sure. Handbrake on, making sure your lights are off, engine off by pushing up on the D-pad, exit the vehicle. Right, so we're going to come here and we're going to go over to the bank. Now, why are we going to the bank first and not going to get equipment? Well, there's two reasons. One, we can't mine if we don't own anything. Okay? If we was going to own something, or we're leasing a bit of ground, which is all well and good, but we still need to do this first before we can buy any equipment. So, using the right trigger, we're going over to the loan. So look, we've got Parcels right now. Old Arnold Parcel is a land that we can buy or we can lease. Okay, if we go over on the trigger here, this is the loans. Then we go into stock. Now the stock at the moment, the gold money at the moment is 43.16. And you can see from the red, if we go from day one on the left, you can see how it pits right down, comes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, 5 days, 5 days, 10 days, and then the year, the average on the year. So, what I suggest you do before you even go and sell your gold is to have a look. See what it is. I mean, if you really needed to sell the gold, then obviously you'd sell it. But if you could hang on to it later on in the game, you might be worth waiting to see the gold prices go up. Because it does make a considerable amount of money and difference. Right, so if we go again on the right trigger, it comes over. Now, we haven't got any gold, so we don't know what the weight is. We don't know what the value is, so we can't sell it anyway. You know what I mean? So let's go back on the left trigger. And let's go to Parsons. Now, I don't know how much it is to buy. Shall we have a look? Right, buy. Unlock for $1. That's not bad. Lease. Unlock for $1. I've got to check something out here for a minute. If you can just bear with me. I'll put you on pause and I'll come back in a minute. Right, we had a look at it. I had to check the settings out. For some reason, everything is buy everything for $1, and I don't even know why anyone would want to buy or play a game with that set. So, to buy it out, it would cost us $600,000. That's not good. So, let's try the lease. Now, we can lease and unlock from 0. So, when we're leasing it, what happens is, so I've been told, is that when you actually... let's confirm that. Let's get that confirmed. Right, so we've leased it. Can you see the red line across the thing? We can't afford to buy that, and we wouldn't even get a loan to. But basically, when you sell your gold, they take a percentage of the gold out of it when you change it up in the bank to cover the lease. So it's how it's gonna be, because we can't afford to spend $600,000 on a bit of land. Okay, so. Now we want to go to loan, so we click over. Now, at the top is the loan amount. Look, do we want it or don't we want it? So if you move your left joystick up and down, you can see the numbers highlighted in yellow. Right. So, first of all, how much can we get? So let's try. So use the right joypad. Oh, and it's only going to let us have 2,000. Okay. So. I think, well, we better take the 2,000. Right, so I'm coming down there now to instalments. We can pay, oh, hang on. We can pay 3 instalments. I'm using the left joystick. This is not the right, the left. We can go over 24 payments and all that. But if you can see, the total interest rate goes up considerable. Look, as you can see, as I'm going down and down and down and down, it will only allow us to go as low as 3 payments. We can't even do a day. Right, so the daily payment is 965.00. The total due is $2,800. So they're charging us $894 just for having that loan. But anyway, we're going to take the loan. So take the loan. Yes, we want to take the loan. So the loan's taken. Now we can pay it off any time. We can do what we need. So let's come out of here. Now we've got, if we look up at our money, we've got $2,450. Okay, still got no gold, but oh, the old church bell's going. Very nice. I wouldn't mind, but it's absolutely no one around at 10 o'clock in the morning. So they're gone for a cigarette break because it's tea break, or it's a ghost town. Either way, I don't care. Engine start by pushing up on the D-pad. Give it a few revs, warm the engine up. The usual sign comes out, release the handbrake, which is the A button. Start rolling back, pull the right trigger, and as we move on. We're going to go down a little bit further now. And as we get to the bottom of the road, okay. Oh, let me just stop here a minute. Put the handbrake on. That is a police station over there. And I don't see any police officers. There's a house. I don't know what the house is. There's the bank, and obviously up the road there on the left hand, on the right, up the road there on the left hand side is the fuel where you can, your garage where you can fuel up. So just getting me bearings where I am, so you can get your bearings where you are. Right, handbrake off with the A button. Carry on going. Now this here on the left hand side what we're going to be turning into is the suppliers. Now let's put the handbrake on, turn the engine off, and we'll get out. Now obviously we're going to go into night time because there's nothing I can do because just telling you everything about the Gold Rush game. Okay, so this is a loading bay for vehicles, i.e. trailers and stuff like that. These are for your plant, okay? So let's get in there, let's see what we need. Right, so there's loads of goodies in here to look at, loads. Right, so I think we're going to need a small trailer. Now, how much is this small trailer? This is going to kill me, isn't it? 840. Well, we need it, so we might as well have it. We only want one for that cost. Anyway, that's 840. We've got that on our shopping list. Now, we haven't actually bought it yet. We've just put it on our shopping cart, if we like to say. Now, what we got here? Right, we've got sluice pans, pump. Hog pan, should I say, pump. And here we got hog pan, no pump. Now, the hog pan no pump is a lot cheaper than the hog pan with a pump. Now, the reason why it's no pump is because you're filling it manually by hand, which we don't really want to be doing that. We want to be able to pump the water in. So we're going to take one of these. So on the left joystick, just push over once. If you push it back to the left, push it to the right, keep pushing it to the right, it keeps going up, the amount goes down. So obviously left, as you're pulling over the left joystick, it goes down to 1. We only want 1, so we're just going to add that to our shopping. Now, these are the sluice pans. We're going to need 2. Okay, so we're going to order 1, and then we're going to order 1 of these. Now, don't think ordering 2 of them is going to help you. It's not. You're going to need 2. Okay, 1, 2. They're 2 separate units. Right. Okay. So go over there. Get that. That's on the order. Now we're going to need these because we need the mats for the hog pan, which are these. So we've got 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mats. So we click on. Oh, I keep doing that. Keep pushing. Click on that, and we want 4. So we're pushing over the left joystick to 4. Add it to our shopping cart. Now, let's go and see what we've got. So now, this is what I was saying. We can come over to the till, push the X button, and it tells us we've still got space for 1 more item. Okay, but at the moment we've spent $1,176. That's a huge, we better make some money, and we better make some money quick because we've got a loan to pay. Now, this is a small electric water pump, okay? Now, this is an electric one. Now, for some reason, this seems to be a lot dearer than that one. That one you put fuel in. That one runs off electric. This one is one we're going to take anyway, so we're like, so let's order that. We only want the 1 to there, right? Okay. Now, because we've got the 6 items, I believe we're going to have to pay. So back over to the till, push the X button, and we're going to push A for order. Right, you will find out they're outside. We don't really need to worry about that again, so we won't want to be shown that. Now, when you come outside. Remember I said about the vehicle bay? And I said about all the items here, look. Here they all are. Well, what I'm going to do, I think, I'll pick up X. So you have to go on it, highlight it, you push X. Sorry guys. And you can actually let go of the X once you've got it. So we're going to take it over to the truck. We're going to manoeuvre it. And I think we just push X again, that's it, and it drops it in. Okay. Now, the sluice mats. These are going to have to be done at 1 at a time. Oh, I highlighted that. Let's try that one. Push X. There we go. Now, be very careful. They used to be that when you dropped them in there, they drop out and you think you've got them and you ain't got them. I don't know if they fixed what bugs they fixed or anything. Like I say, I haven't played this for 2 years. But I'm already excited and I'm already enjoying it. So, and if you're enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying it, you get it from Steam. I'll find out how much it is on the Steam so I can let you know. I should have looked really before. But like I say, I've had this game for nearly 2 years. And it's never ever you know, it's not something I wanted to play for ages. And then one day I was going through my Steam list just to see what games I had to play on my PC, and it just stood out like a sore thumb. So I thought, well, you know, that's a bit sharp on the old controller. I'll have to sort that out. But it just stood out like a sore thumb, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to get it. I am going to get it. Now with these, I think I'm going to put it on the trailer. Oh, I can barely see. Where's the trailer? Because it's too much. Now I don't know if I can get these on. Oh look, they've added that. Little loops to put your wash mats on, so you can actually have 4 in store and 4 going, so you can actually have 8. I didn't know that. Oh. Well, that's new. Well, it's new since I've played it. I mean, it might not be new, it might be years old now, but... Well, anyway, I can't see a bloody thing. Which is bloody typical, isn't it? Now, I would have thought they would have sorted this out. There's the truck. So where's the trailer? There it is. Right, will these go in? Fingers crossed. Let's get it as far as we can. No. Can I get... Oh. Hang on. I'm standing on the trailer. Where's this going to end up? Let's have a look. Let's jump off. Oh, jump, by the way, is the A button. Yeah. It's not looking very safe, is it? Let's pick it up again. It's a bit fiddly, but... X button to drop. No. Pick it up. Drop it. Well, it's in there. That'll have to do. We ain't got time to bugger around like that. Let's get the next one up. Alright, I'll tell you what, this is bloody awkward. I'll tell you, I thought they would have done something with this a little bit better, but obviously they haven't. Right, so let's see if I can. Right, drop. Let's see if it'll go. I'm stuck behind his fence. Right, that'll do me. That's good enough. Right, so if we look at our total figure of money that we have left in the bank, we have $1,106. Now, did we buy the water jenny? We did. Right, so let's open up the back using the X button, jump up using the A button, and let's move this right, not in the cab, but there, giving us loads of room. Right, so we are going to need, what are we going to need? We're going to need, I'll tell you what we are going to need, we're going to need 3 of these buckets. That's for definite. So we're going to go $4 a bucket. Jesus, these Canadians are very what's the word I'm looking for? Tight. $4 a bucket. Jerry can. I think we're going to need at least 4 of these. Okay, so we've got 4. Now what else do we need? So we've got our fuel, we've got our buckets, we've got that, we've got that. We've got our sluice pans, we've got our things. Right, so do these come full up though? Because they're showing a red line. Jerry can. $8. But I'm sure I've just bought jerry cans and for $4. Let's have a look. Jerry can. 4 off. For 8. Yeah. So it said $4, but it's actually gone up to. That's because I called them tight, innit? They put it up $4. Now we're going to need a big hose. I think we only need one. Because we only want to go from... Oh, we are going to need one of them. Oh, keep doing that. Definitely going to need one of them. Now, that's going to join from the pump to the sluice box. That's going to join from the water to the pump. But I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing. What am I missing? I'm going to need something on here. Oh, the filter. That's what I need. Where's the bloody filters? Because I remember now, you can't suck the water up or it buggers the Jenny up, or if you haven't got the filters. But it's, where are the filters? So they're obviously not here. What's out here? Oh, are they out here? Well, these are filters. Reinforced some rolls. Ah, here they are. Water filter, see? $84. Well, it is what it is. We only want one, so let's take that. So, we've got the two hoses, we've got the water filter, we've got the buckets, we've got the extremely expensive jerry cans. Is there anything else I might need? What we got? Let's pay for this. Let's get this paid for and see what we've got. We'll see what room we've got in the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Do you know what? I'm going to buy one of these. Because I just got a feeling it's going to be well handy. But then why didn't I buy that? Oh well, let's go with what we got. Right, so let's pay for this. Order this. Now this should all be outside again. What we're doing for time is 12:30. We're not going to get much mining done, I tell you. Not in this, or the way I'm playing it anyway. Right, so let's get this. This lovely Jenny. The back's still down. Let's hop up on. Bloody good job we bought the trailer. Now the trailer is well handy. And you're probably all thinking, why has he bought a trailer this early? Well, I shall tell you why. I'm gonna. Oh, another little trick you can do is if you pick up this filter, if you put it on the highlighter on the end of the thing, if you put it on there. Oh, sugar. Right, if you put it on there, I'm sure if you pushed it. No, what? Am I at the wrong angle? I must be. Is it? Let's have a look at attaching. Alright, action, walk, jump, white. Tool main action, tool attack. Oh, alternative action B, headlock. Right, okay, so that's not helping me at all. So, what? Let's try Y. It's not Y. Right trigger's not. Left trigger it's not. That just moves it around. So we've got that there. X is not. It's a fat water hose. No, we don't want to pick the fat water hose up. We want to. Does it have to come to this end then? Is that what it is? No, it definitely has to go there. Oh yeah, look. Oh, I thought you have to actually put it right over it so it sits on it and then push the X button. But what I was trying to say was if you put it on there, it just saves all the aggro. Well, it would have saved you all the aggro. It hasn't saved me any aggro. But it allows you basically. Why is it walking? It's not that heavy. Am I crouching or something? Oh, that's why I was crouching. Right, so I don't know whether this is going to stay in there, which is a worry. Right, I think we better put this on the back of the truck. Right, okay. Oh, blimey, that fell through. Right, let's get up there. Right, let's drop that in there. I keep this. The left trigger is crouch for some reason. and it's very annoying because you think you can try and rotate things and you can't. Right, let's get that down there. Right, so we definitely got the hoses on. The jerry cans, let's pick them up. Now, you're going to laugh. Now, let's just see something first. Use. Let's see if these are full up. Fuel tank empty. Right, so they're not full up. They're actually bought empty. Right, so. Oh, gee. He's actually picked it up there, isn't it? Look. We didn't want to do that. Let's get up here. Drop that in there. So they are in fact empty. They're not full up. Well, that puts a thing to that. But we're going to fill them up down at the petrol station anyway. Let's get up there. That's 2. 3. 4. Now we've got the bolt. Oh, do you know what? Let's put this up. That was the X button, by the way, if you didn't see it. I think the X button is like the E button of a computer. The use button. My wife says she's got a button like that because I keep using it. Well, she's a good girl anyway. But there you go. Right, so let's get that. Get over. Are you in? Yeah, we're in. We've got one more. And I don't know. What we've got left. Money-wise, we've got 600. Do we need a light? I don't know. How much are lights? 168. Do you know what? What the hell? This older one. At least we can mine in the dark if we need to, can't we? I don't know if we wasted our money there, you know, to be honest with you. I think we could have possibly got away with not having one of these. Oh, come on, just go down. That's what you call a spotlight. Right, so let's get this right the back open. Open back. Oh, it's a light. There you go. Get the light over. Right, that's enough of this. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get in the truck. I'm going to go and get some fuel first. I'm going to try and fill up these jerry cans if I can without making too much of a mockery of it. Fill up the truck. Fill up the generator. Fill up the pump. And then hopefully we'll come back for the trailer. But I'll have a look at the map when we're down at the finger. So up on the D-pad to start the engine. You revs warm the engine up. Get the fuel going up. We are actually on... looks like just under half a tank. The parking brake is A. We remove that. We slowly drift out. That's it. Right, okay. Now I don't really want to be dragging the trailer around in this icy road, so I'll just think we'll come out of here. As you remember, it's turn right down the road. Past the bank on the left there. Oh. And straight down to the garage. It'd be interesting to see what the claim's like. I haven't seen it in a long time and I can't really remember how to get there. So this should be fun again. But I am loving it. I'm loving the little truck. I love the way you have to drive it. I love the way you have to come up to this shop and buy things. Not only do you have to buy things, you have to refuel things. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, we've been playing this game now for roughly about half an hour, I'd say, and I've had so much fun in half hour, it's unbelievable. Now, if this game come out on, shall we say, PlayStation, which it was due to come out, I might add, about half a year ago, and I've come in the wrong way. I don't think it really makes a difference anyway. It was due to come out, alright, handbrake on, engine off. It was due to come out about 3 or 4 months ago. And it never did. It never actually made it. I don't know if it's developers' licenses or anything like that. Oh, I have no idea. Did you hear the church bells? That's fantastic, isn't it? Can you hear them? Oh, it just makes it all the thing right. So, on the side of the pump here, we use the X button, pick the pump up. We are now going to hover it. Now I know you have to actually put it on the, if I can. We've got to get it on it because it has to say, come on, what's going on? Oh, it's the cursor's got to be on it. Look, I'm trying to put the pump on it. Right, so we want to fill this right up, don't we? So we use the right joystick. Jesus. Price 95. Right, refuel. So we've used that now, okay? So now we want to see the cursor. See the little cursor going over the highlight? Push that. Use. We're going to fill that right up. Push the A button to say, yeah, we're happy with that. Now we're going to come over to, oh, I did it in this it. Right, use. Fill that right up. Now the jerry cans. There's one. Use. Fill that right up. I think our money's dwindling away like it's no tomorrow. Cool, it is. It is too. How many jerry cans did I get? I think I've got, push the wrong one then. I've got 4 there. But this should keep us. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? We're going to have to put this back and move that bucket. Let's lower this down. Pick that up. Put that there. Pick that up. Put that there for a minute. Well, I think we've done them two. Alright, let's use this. Put that on there. I'll be happy when this is done. This is the awkward bit. Yeah, they're all on empty, so that's all 4 of them done. Right, and the truck's done. Everything's done there, everything's full. What are we looking at? Oh, total money left, $215. That's alright, that's fine. We've got everything we need. We've probably got more than what I really needed, like with the electrical pump and... Let's get that in there. Oh. Why can't we close that? Can't close sideboard. Why? Is it that? Is it the bucket? Let's drop that. It can't close. Right, it's got to be that then, isn't it? Oh, I knew we was going to get grief. My light's gone. That's broken already. Right, let's get this up. Put that on there. We can close, but I believe we're a bucket short somewhere now. Where did that go? There it is. So let's pick that up. What's he doing? He's sunk in the ground. See, this is what I mean about the bugs. I honestly thought they'd sorted this out. And this is what angers me about these games. Simple little things like this can cause so much grief. I don't think we're going to get... Oh, we have got it. I didn't think we was going to get it. I thought I was going to have to go and get another bucket. Let's drop that down. Pick that up. Oh, get over there. Don't play around. I want to get going. I want to mine. Right, so... let's pick this light up. Right, that's it. We're in. Let's get going while I can. Oh, I'm just loving it. Right, so engine on. That's with the D-pad up. I keep saying it. It's just to try and help you out. If you haven't played it before, you'll be going at me, shut up. Now look at our fuel gauge going right up to full. Look, see it? Right, so handbrake off. And out we go. Now, obviously we're coming the wrong way, so we'll have to go out and say, oh, I did tell you what, I did say we'll look at the map. Well, we'll have a look down when we go and pick the trailer, because I can't honestly remember how to get to Old Parsons, which would be quite funny. Oh, hang on a minute, that's saying we need an electrical lead. Or do we? It does, it says you need an electric lead. Now, let's pull in here. I might have to get one. Christ, I bet they're dear and all. Alright, handbrake on, engine off, jump out. Let's get this electrical lead. Where would that be? Alright. Oh, we are. Oh, 16, that's alright. We'll have one of them. In fact, we'll get two of them. No, we'll just get one because we are really down on our money. That would have probably been better to order than ordering that bloody electric Jenny. But then again, how can you run the light without the electric Jenny and the lead? So it's just lucky because we don't want to come all the way back here after we've bought all that and then have to come back here. Let's drop that in there. Right. Okay. So now I'll tell you what. This no, that's not it. It's your share button. Sorry, it's the map. Right. We are there. As you can see us. I am, see the yellow circle, that's where we are. Right, so Old Parcels is down here. Right, I see, so we're facing that way, so we've got to come back opposite ourselves. There's the banks there. That's the blacksmith, that's where we're going to take it to smelt the gold. There's, right, okay, so Old Parsons there, so we've got to come down this, right, I know where we are, okay. So, let's enter the truck. Turn the engine on. I think we're going to need some light soon. We're looking at R3 right this. Get out of here. Then we're going to need to pick up the trailer. Now, that's where I think we're going, straight over. Right, okay. Hang on. Let me get round. Now, the reason why I said about the different camera angles and all that lot is because, oh, it's in the bonnet again. I'm going to lose that. I'm going to end up losing it. Right, so we want to go over that way. Reverse it, reverse. Get rid of the finger on the handbrake. A bit more reversing. And you'll see it in a minute. You'll see it highlight if I can get it there. Right, I think that's good enough. No, oh, I took the handbrake off. Oh, right, handbrake off. Let's get out the truck. Handbrake's on anyway. We're not going to worry that much. Now, you highlight over the top of the trailer and it says push use. You push the thing, on it goes. We are now connected. Just want to double check that we still got all that gear. I can't think of anything else we're going to need. And if we do need it, then I'm in trouble because I'm driving all the way up here again. Right, so handbrake off, little bit of acceleration, and away we go. God, I'm enjoying this. I'll tell you what though, we ain't going to be mining today on this thing. So I'm feeling we're going over here, and then we're chucking a left. Now I remember, yeah, there's the old plant that we had to go past. So we're just going to take a thing. I'll get another video out quite shortly anyway, but I'm just loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's taken me for so long though, just to get the gear, get the. I mean, obviously, we're only leasing. We haven't bought because we can't afford that sort of money. But you know, we've got a loan of 2,000, which we're paying an extra 1,000 back on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we need to. Oh, easy. I'm sure we need to come over here. If memory serves me, we're coming over the traffic, over these lights here. Yeah, past that lumber mill, and we're heading down to the plant, the power plant down here. Yeah, I believe we're going the right way. If we're not, we've got to go all the way back. But who cares? You know, it's fun. It's relaxing. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. Oh, so the reason why I like the free camera, like I said, your cameras you go down by pushing the right joystick down. There's 3 or 4 different, but you can have one with the same view like this, but it's just straight. You can't look around, and you need to be able to look around just to get your bearings, like, you know what I mean. Now we are travelling round here because we can't go down there, obviously. I think we're going to follow this road, which feels very slippery. Oh, what's this? Stores notification. A stores notification is blinking on your screen. It means that part of the story is nearby. The closer you are to the story page, the faster the icon will blink. Oh right, okay. Well, I don't think we really need to know that. We won't cancel it out because I'm not being funny. We want to do the story, but at the moment we just want to get to our claim and have a look, don't we? We want to see what it's like, and I can't wait. I'm going to put the headlights on there, a bit of full beam. How about that? But we must remember to turn it off when we turn the engine off. Now here is where we put the magnetite machine. This is where when we separate the magnetite, we put it into there, and it gives us money. You know, we weigh it in, and then so on and so on. All right, okay. Now I think we're getting close to the claim. Well, I'm hoping so. So over we go. We're doing quite well. Just about to say we ain't lost anything. No, we're looking all right. Because in the old days, these things used to jump out, and you'd never find them again, if you know what I mean. God, blimey. I think we better put the differential on, which is down on the D-pad, and you see the little green light come up against the full beam. This is actually 4-wheel drive now we're in. I don't know if we're going the right way, to be honest. What's this here? Old Arnold Parsons. We're here. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Right, okay, so we're in the right place. Oh, it's magnificent, isn't it? I mean, look at the detail of this game. I mean, the developers have put so much into it. I mean, when I first started, it was good and I was impressed then, but I really am impressed. I can't believe how great it is. Now, what have we got here? This is new. I've not seen this before, this shed. Right, okay. Storage. Well, that's new. I've not seen that before. Right, okay. Now, let's go over here. What have we got? Hang on. I just see something. I don't know. Reverse back up again and have a look. We've got a fast travel there. This is new. This must be new, this fast travel. I've not seen it before, but we'll work on that. Here we've got a scrap, so we can make money on scrap. Hang on, we don't want to go down there. We'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Let's get out. Let's go and find our bit where we're going to first part. We've got a Portaloo. We never had that before. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe how good they've made this game. Oh, I'm so pleased I'm playing it again. And I'm so pleased that you can be here to watch it with me, right? And play it with me. Right, so if you look over there, I'm going to stop here. Right, handbrake on. We're going to take the differential off. We're going to take it by... Oh, sorry, no. I mucked up there. You push right on the D-pad, see? And that's off. Differential down is off. Engine off. It's pushing up on it. Let's get out. I can't. I want to see. I've got to go and see. Oh, look at it. Look. It's just, oh, look at it. Oh, it's just fantastic, isn't it? Portaloo. Can you use the Portaloo? No, you can't. It says it's engaged anyway. Who's in there then? We've got shelves here. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. What is this here? Hang on. Oh, right. So I'm assuming this is to sell stuff back. Shed for the heavy plant. I bet this is for winter. Oh, it's great, isn't it? It is great. Right, so I'm just going to quickly run around because we're running out of time now for this video. And I don't really want to start doing stuff if we can't finish it because it ruins it for you and it ruins it for me. And we'll definitely be mining on the next one. Now we've got a fire here. Oh, we're in our tent. We've got a PDA. Sweet. Alright. We've got our wash basin and we've got buckets that we didn't need to buy because we've already got them here. Oh, I knew it. I said to you, didn't I? We've got our pan. Brilliant. Oh, look at it. It's just so great. Right, let's go out. Past our fire. We've got our caravan. Can we still use the caravan? You can. Look, sleep. Oh, excellent. Well, we're not going to bother because obviously, like, I am going to be playing the game more, but obviously for this entire time. Now, this is the river, and this is. Oh, do you know what? Let's get it. Let's get our hog pan set up. Let's do it. What have we got in time left? You've got about. I've got about 5 minutes. So let's. Oh, this is awkward. I can't see a bloody. Let's drop that down. Where's our? Where's me? They haven't even sorted that out in 2 years. Right, let's go. Developers are putting so much in this game, but I can't see how we. There we go. Right, so. Right. We can get over there. Right, so it's through there. This is tricky, isn't it? I mean, like, you'd thought you'd be able to. Right, see it highlighting. That's that. Now I believe we can pick this up. Can we put that on there? Yeah, see it's highlighted? There you go. Let's get our other one. Oh, so good. I can't wait till it looks like when it's set up. Right, I've got to keep checking the time because we only get an hour and YouTube will only let me have an hour. But I want to try it if I can and just show you what it's like when it's set up. If I can get through it. That's it. Right. Look at that. Right, I'm going to pause it here. Right, welcome back. As you can see, what I've done is to save you all the boredom and the tears. I've set the light up, okay? So the light's got a cable running from that to this Jenny. So obviously we fill the Jenny up the garage. We go down, we push the X button, that fires up and lights up. Now you can see this is the claim, what you can see here. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do this so you can see it all running. So you've got your sluice mats, okay, they go back on like that, okay, there are your sluice mats there. The hose is at the bottom of the box, comes to the water pump which is here, okay, which I'm going to fire up this now. Where is it? Is it a button? Oh no, there it is, okay. So now what's happening is, as you can see, the water sluicing through the bucket. Now the hose here is in there with the filter on the end, this end. Okay, I don't know if you can just about see it, it's there. Okay, and then that goes into the pump which is there. Water hose off of there, into the pump sluice box. That's running water out. Now, it's push the left joystick down, okay? You push it down, keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it, and we've got the shovel, okay? So every time you click the left joystick down, it will move over to the item you want. Right, so let's get rid of that. So it's the Y button, and you get it, you hover it over like that, and you just push that. Now what's happening is, as you can see, you've got the 4 mats along the top there, like you see, they're all showing 1% on the mats now. Full water coming through, full fuel on the generator, full water. Right, so let's do the Y button again. Take it over to the hologram with the shovel. In you go. Now you understand why I did not want to get the one where you could forever you're going to be going in. Right, so anyway, let's stop that there so you can see how the mining goes. So let's go back to nothing in our hands. Let's turn this off because we don't need this running anymore. because I've really got to be quick because I'm running out of time. I've actually only got 3 minutes, and I'm going to switch this one off because I'm going to call it a day here. But as you can see, that's how you gold mine. So quickly going through, these are your wash mats, which are here. Oh, sorry, I've got my fuel can there, and that's full of water, so I can sluice out the mats into the bucket, so we can run it in and pan it. But we'll go through that on our next episode. Basically, so that's your setup. These are your sluice mats, which will wash out into that bucket there. That Jenny runs that light there. As you can see, you've got the power cord on, you've got the fuel 84%, so we know the light's working, which is bloody good job that we actually did buy it. Right, we've got the hose going to there on the small water pump, which is running on fuel, which is saying it's got fuel and it's got water, because we've got the hose in the river with the filter on. If you didn't have the filter on, you wouldn't get a go and it wouldn't be green, so everything's got to be green. When it's running, you'll see a green symbol on there, which is saying that water's running through there. Now your mats, as we put toes on, we've got 2%. These have to get up to 100% of shoveling. But if you were actually doing it yourself, you would have to every 5% or 2 you'd put a bucket of water in. Anyway, guys, I'm coming right up to the last minute of the thing, so we're going to call it a day here. What I shall do, I shall do another episode, and we'll have a full mine and a full dig out, and I'll go over the whole site with you. Anyway, I'm Trojan0660. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please smash that like button and leave a comment in the box below. Goodbye. See you on the next.